2008. A new game developed by Nadeo came out, and again, a giant success. It was Trackmania Nations Forever. And today, the game is still played a lot. But why? Hi, I'm Deastopia, and there's the documentary of the immortality of Trackmania Nations Forever. So why the game is still popular? Came back in 2008, Trackmania Nations Forever was a really good success. The fact that it was the second Trackmania to be free was a point. But it also was a new game from Nadeo in the continue of Trackmania ESWC. More blocks, more personalization, etc, etc. The game has many phases, like Dirt, Tech, RPG, Full Speed and Press Forward. These were all typos maps that players run on the game on, offline or online. But a part of the game starts to growing up. Trackmania is a series of time trial games. So when you put two players on the same map, you will have a contest for who will have the less time on the map. And the speedrun was born. Or more specifically, the time trial contest on Trackmania. Speedrunning maps gained a lot of people on it, and many famous people on Trackmania was or are speedrunners. But we're gonna see that part for later in the video. Came back in 2013, Trackmania 2 Stadium was released. A stadium game with more blocks, personalization, etc, etc. The fact that it wasn't a free game does not discourage the player to buy the game and play. It was the gold age of Trackmania, because of the many famous competitions that came at that age, like the most famous, the Trackmania Cup. Organized by Zerator, a French streamer, it literally creates a map theme with its tournaments, the map type, Zerator. At this point, we can say that Trackmania Nations Forever will die like his brother ESWC before him. But it didn't. After a few years of Trackmania 2 Stadium, people start to come back on the old game. But why? Because of the speedrunners. Most of them continue to play to Trackmania Nations Forever for gaining world records, and became famous. And when a famous guy playing an old game, it's enough for the audience to play the game again. And Trackmania Nations Forever, with the help of guys like with Virtual, FS, Raysons or even Riolu, start to rise again. The game became more popular again. Some newbies came out and gained some world records on the official maps. It began to have a serious battle against players. Bugs were also discovered, like Speed Slide, consists to do a very short drift when sideways, Nose Bug, landing perfectly on the nose of the car to make an impossible turn, and the Uber Bug, hit a wall when Speed Slide does make a car fly by the miscalculation of the game itself. Trackmania Nations Forever came back of the ashes. And what about today? Today in 2023, it's been 3 years that a new game from Nadeo came out, with a simple name, Trackmania. Everybody calls him Trackmania 2020. And it functions on the system of subscription per year. But it can also be free too. So it's the end. Trackmania Nations Forever died, like most of people will said, but not at all. There are still people to encourage and play the game that is 15 years old, because of the fun you can have on it. Trackmania Nations Forever will die one day, but it will be far away, when the speedrunners and the YouTubers that post the videos will retreat, and then the game will peacefully die. We can pass on thinking about how good the game was. And what about me, in all of that? Well, I'm kinda like a viewer of all the things that happen here. Trackmania is a very good series game that I spent many hours on it, like 170 hours on 2 Stadium, 101 on TM Nations Forever, and 53 hours on the last game, Trackmania 2020. I love every aspect of this game: creativity, speedrunning, competitive, and minigames. I extend my creativity and it keeps me enjoying it. Speedrunning called me. I really love how these guys can be such good at the game. Maybe I'm gonna get good too. Who knows? Thank you for watching this video. I recommend you to subscribe to the channels that I mentioned and to sub to my channel too. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate to do that job. See you later.